Hi, friends. I don't know if anybody's here, but hello. How are y'all this evening? Decided to do my annual Wednesday reading sprints tonight, so hopefully you'll join me in that. I literally don't know who else is here. Sorry, I'm just getting things kind of ready, if that makes sense. So, what am I? Alright, how are y'all tonight? The 3 or so people who are watching right now. If my computer is right. If not, then we're wrong. Okay, hold on. Let me tell people that I'm live on Lay Twitter. Ooh, that's not what I meant to do. Okay. Let me look. Oh, there it is. I was like, I just want to click on my profile. Okay. Alright. Someone. I'm good. I just filmed 2 videos today, so that's a plus. I've been kind of in a, I don't want to say a filming slump, but I've been very lazy, so I've just been not doing much productive things when it comes to my channel the past like week or so, but that's okay. We all need a break. It's the end of the year pretty much. Other than that though, also I had a day off today, so that's always nice. I love when I get my days off because work is crazy during the winter holiday season and people want things naturally. What will you be reading if you're gonna sprint with me? You also do not have to sprint if you don't want to. You're welcome to do other things. I'm just going to sprint first. Also, we'll do the first sprint at 10, if that's good with everybody. I'm going to be reading dun, 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 The Last Ember in the Ashes book. I'm so excited. I started it last night and I'm already on part 2 and I already have emotions. So there's that. So I may cry tonight. I may not. It depends on what happens next, honestly. But I'm so excited to have this in my hands and to finish this series. So that is fun for me. Let's see. Working on schoolwork. Ooh, that sounds intriguing. What kind of schoolwork? Like math, science? None of those. But yeah, so gonna be reading Sky. I'm really nervous because I don't know what Sabatahir has in store for us for this last book. Also, I'm already tabbing it up as you can see, so that's excuse me, so that's fun. Oh goodness. Hi Luna, thank you for coming. Also, Z Summers, thank you for coming too. What are you gonna be sprinting with me, or are you just coming in to say hi? Either is fine. Let me see. Let's see. Okay, no problem. I'm reading. Oh, I've heard a lot of people are excited for that one, so I'm excited for you to read that. Hello, if you're just joining. How are you tonight? Sorry, I see like 6 people or 4. I don't know. The number is weird on this screen, so I don't even know if it's accurate. Also, sorry, I'm texting because I'm taking a class and I have a group project, unfortunately, because teachers like to do group projects at the end of the year. And I finally got a hold of like the people that are in my group, and I'm like, talk to me, please, about this project. What are we doing? So I'm slightly distracted, but it's okay. All right, so yeah. So what are y'all reading if you're gonna sprint with me? I'm planning on starting the sprint at 10 or 15, depending on the amount of people that are still joining and all that jazz. Um, let's see. Hi, welcome. What are you, how are you tonight? Also, if you're reading, what are you reading? For those of you who just came in, I am reading the Last Ember book. It's the last book in the series. It came out yesterday. I bought it first thing yesterday, and it's the end of the series. And I'm slightly nervous and excited to find out what happens. The world hasn't ended yet, so that's good at least. But yeah, I had to take a break from Glass Sword, which is what I was reading last week. I was like, okay, we're gonna pause that to finish this, and then we'll go back because I really need to know. Also, I was like nervous I would get spoiled because, no offense to book Twitter, but I like to spoil things. And I was like, I really do want to get spoiled yet for this book. So let me just go ahead and start it beforehand, and then we'll figure it out as we go. See. I'm doing well, thank you for asking. I had a day off today, so I kind of just actually I went shopping, like Christmas shopping, because my family decided to do Secret Santa this year, which I think it's because of the like pandemic and how everything's kind of like closed. My family's doing some weird stuff for holidays now where like we've never tried before. So this year we decided we wanted to try doing Secret Santas. Um and we're gonna do a serious gift and a gag gift. And luckily, the person I had already gotten their gift already, so I just needed to go get a gag gift, pretty much. So that's what I did. And we're gonna start this at 15, by the way. Since people are just joining, and I also got my mom's gift, which was funny. So I had to hide it though because she was in the living room when I came in, and I was like, dang it, I gotta wait till she goes to bed to carry it upstairs to my room, and then I gotta wrap it because she likes to just walk into my room with no warning. So yeah, that's how my day went. Ooh, let me know how that is because I have a book. I have that, but I've been on the fence on whether I want to read it because I liked. So I've only read The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. So I don't know if I really like his writing because it's been a really long time. And then I liked a couple books by Maureen Johnson. I just don't know if I would like that book or not. But also let me know if you end up liking it. Right? I like begged my cousin to come to Target with me because I was like, let's go buy our gag gifts now, so that way. And my gag gift is basically, you know, when you go in Target and they have those like they're like advent calendar socks, and it's like 14 days of socks. I bought one of those because I was like, hey, it's a gag gift, but it's also convenient. So there's that. Yeah, I like Secret Santas. I think they're pretty fun overall. Um, my family's interesting though because I like to buy them gift cards because I'm like, well, at least you'll have like money to spend on things you like. But they vetoed the gift cards. We can't do that for Secret Santa, so it's slightly sad, but it's okay. Hi Chanel, welcome. Are you doing schoolwork or are you actually gonna read with me or are you just popping in to say hi? And for anybody who just came and hasn't known, this is what I'll be reading tonight at 15 for the sprints. So, let's see. But yeah, anybody else reading? Let's see. Oops. I'm reading No Place Like Oz. Ooh, one of my really good friends really loved that series. Um, so that's pretty cool. I don't know if I ever tried reading it, but did you enjoy it? I'm assuming you did since you're reading the novella, but I just want to make sure because you never know. Or are you enjoying it? I don't even know if you finished. Let's see. I like it. So it's actually so I've gotten to, because you know how, I don't know, I don't want to say, I don't want to assume you know. So the series, each book is usually split up into like 5 or 6 parts. And so I just got to part 2. I started it last night and I like it. It's introducing something, like an element I wasn't expecting into the story, but it's not bad. It's just different, so I'm trying to see how it's going to play out with that element, before I decide whether I like it, I guess, if that makes sense. Like, it's not bad per se, it's just, like, interesting. I wasn't expecting it. But overall, it's really good. Uh, Helene is not getting on my nerves so far yet, so I guess that's good too. Uh, Overall. So yeah, that's, I guess if that makes sense, that's how I'm feeling about it. Um, Again, I still have a lot of pages to go, so that totally could change at any moment, but so far it's going okay. Okay. 3 stars, cute. Okay. Yeah, honestly, I meant to read it last year too, and I totally just didn't. I'm also not the type of person to really read Christmas stories, if that makes sense. At least if I do, I normally don't read them around Christmas. I know that's kind of, like, redundant, but, like, it's just kinda how I do it. So, I'm glad it's a 3-star, though. It's not bad. So, let's see. Right? Me too. Justice finished, first of all, can we talk about how she finished last night and the book came out yesterday? I was like, "What were you doing?" 2, then she tweeted and said she's now a Helene stan, and I was like, "What happened?" We were both on the same page where we did not like her, and now you like her. I so now that honestly pushed me to start because I was like, what could have happened between this book that, like, could have made you like her? Like, I'm not saying I like her now, but I'm saying she's not annoying me. So there's still time to see what happens. Let's see. Twisted retelling. Yeah, I remember, I think I woke up. So me and the one friend that does like the series, we took a road trip and I woke up while she was listening to the audiobook, and it was actually a really weird moment I woke up to, and I was like, this is not a typical Wizard of Oz book. So, I definitely believe you when you said it's twisted. But I'm glad you're finding it interesting. Right? Dedication. Yeah. Okay, it's 15. I'm gonna start the first sprint. Join me if you would like. And I will come back in 20. I'll set the timer and everything. So, cool, cool, cool. Alrighty, that was 20. I got a chapter done. Don't know how many pages that was. How did you all do if you read? Let's Journey in hopes of seeing some tears. Thanks, Justice. No tears yet, but I feel like they're coming because of where I'm at, maybe. We'll see. Are you reading with us? Let's see. Hi, Monique. Welcome. What are you reading tonight, if you are? Let's see. Hi, Elise. Are you still working on I think it's the 4th book in the Outlander series? Or have you finished? Let's see. I don't know what this means, but okay. I feel like things are happening. I just started part 2, I don't really know where they're going yet. And right now I'm really stressed over Elias because there are just some things happening with him that I'm like, bro, please get it together. Oh, yay, I'm proud of you too. Let's see. Shadow was lost. Is that a fantasy? I'm so sorry, I don't recognize that name. Oh my gosh, you too. Did Kay get to you? Because they were talking about it the past 2 days, and I think I'm convinced to read it now. And I'm just like, I literally was convinced I wasn't gonna ever pick it up because I was like, oh, I'm not really interested. And then Kay started talking about it, and now I'm like, okay, I kind of want to read this, which sucks. Oh my gosh, hi, welcome. Fires of Vengeance. Did you are you like halfway through it, or did you just start working on that? Sorry, I feel like you said you were reading it last week too. I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't confusing it. But how are you liking it? If you just started, then obviously I don't expect you to know that after 4 pages, but let's see. It's a fantasy? Okay, cool. I'm glad I am here. Okay. Made my hair go gray. Right? Literally. Every time I get to his chapter, I'm like, what is wrong with you? I'm like, get it together. We need you. Especially when that prophecy, like, that happens in the first part is finally spoken. I'm like, we need him. Like, I need him to just figure it out. Let's see. The 4th one, I started reading City of Ashes. Awesome. How are you liking it? If you've gotten far enough to figure that out. Yeah. I'm glad you started it though. I feel like the second one was probably my favorite when I read it, but it's been so long that I can't remember as well. Let's see. Hi, welcome. Are you reading with us? You also don't have to read to hang out. Just wanted to ask that. Ooh, what are you listening to? By the way, one of my friends just got really into BTS and it's so funny. So I just wanted to tell you that. Literally, Kay just said one word and I was like, well, dang, now I'm interested. And I'm like kind of mad because I'm like, I'm trying not to buy any more books. I really don't want to start any more like series right now because I have too many that I'm juggling, and you gotta go and make me interested in this too. Right? Literally, when everybody else was raving about it, I kind of wasn't interested because I was like, okay, I know this is like a trash novel. You know what I mean? Like, there are books that are just, they're not meant for literary greatness. They're meant for the entertainment. And I knew it was that type of book. And not that I don't have an issue with those books because, like, I have a few on my shelves that I love that are like that. But just from what I had heard about it, I was like, I don't think I'm interested. But now Kay just said one word, and I was like, okay, you got me. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. That's I'm sorry, I feel like I go through this every time, but that's the second one to Fires of dang, what is this? Fires of Vengeance. That's the second one to the Steel one? The something of Steel? I'm so sorry. I swear I'm not like I literally can't think. I keep wanting to say from Blood and Ash, and I'm like, that's not it. I know that's not it. Right? I like Kay was screaming about it to us too, and I was like, "Okay, why did you make me want to read this book?" I was set. I was comfortable in my thoughts that I wasn't gonna read it, and now I have to. Dang it. Also, we can set the next one at 45-ish. Let's see how long I can get through these comments. All right, I'm too far into it, but it's pretty good so far. Okay. Yeah, definitely a page turner. I feel like there's just so much happening that I was like, yes, this is a lot. Oh my gosh, I just read that last month. I don't want to tell you. I don't want to influence you. How are you enjoying it, or did you just start it? Yeah, Jennifer Lynn Barnes is my all-time favorite author. I haven't read a book that she's written that I haven't loved. No pressure for you though, because I was trying to avoid saying that because I was like, I don't want to pressure you into like being like, oh, I like this, but I want to genuinely know how your thoughts, I guess, if that makes sense. But I really do love her as an author. Let's see. Right? I'm trying to stop that because I think this is why I don't finish series anymore. I've been thinking about my years as a reader and I'm like, when did I stop trying to actively finish book series? And I think it was when I started really buying more books than I was maybe reading. And so or like I think I started getting nervous about books and their endings, so I would just be like, well, I'm gonna put off the sequels, and now it's just out of control and I do not like it. Hold on, let me get my charger because we don't want it to die. That would be awkward. Legacy of Steel, right? But Legacy of Ash. Oh god, I'm the worst. I'm so sorry. All right, Kay's recommendations don't miss though. That's true. Kay and Aaron have been getting me literally the last half of this year with their recommendations. I'm like, please stop, like, because my wallet can't handle it. But also, don't stop because I like good books. Oh my gosh! Hi, welcome. Thank you for coming, for stopping in. I appreciate it a lot. Rage of Dragons. Okay, thank you. Thank you for saving me in this moment because it was embarrassing. But yeah. Oh yeah, like I feel like everybody's really reading and raving about that book, which is so funny because I feel like this is maybe it's just me, but I feel like this is the most attention Jennifer L. Armentrout has gotten in a really long time. But who knows? I could be wrong. It's I think it's gonna be a duology. I know the second one comes out next year. I don't know if it's gonna stay a duology, but yeah. I liked her other series, the Natural series. I talk about it a lot. It's basically like Criminal Minds, but YA. I really loved that series so much, and I loved the way that she wrote the like plot twists and stuff because it really was like not what I was expecting. It was like I think it's one of the few series where I literally didn't know what was gonna happen, and I guessed wrong on who the killer was, and I was like, "What do you mean I'm wrong?" So I just really liked that. I think she does a good job, especially because she's a professor. She's a psychology professor, and she teaches the psychology of fandoms. And every year she has like a YA class that she teaches, and she picks some of the like really up and coming books that are really popular at the time, and she makes her students read them to study them. And I'm like, dang, I wish I was taking a class right now. Alright, let me finish these comments and we'll start the next sprint. Um Same! Okay, cool, cool, cool. I'm glad you're obsessed. I was like, "Yes, I want you to love it, but I also don't wanna pressure you to love it." I'm so glad you're enjoying it though, right? I literally halfway through, I was like, "I don't know where this is going, but I'm obsessed because so much is happening, and I just wanna know." And I feel like, yeah, I'm glad you're loving it because I loved it too. Let's see. Oh my gosh, yes, it's so soft. My mom was making fun of me earlier because I walked out with my hood on, and she was like, "You look like a giant teddy bear." And I was like, "Is that a bad thing, though?" No. So, it's really comfy, though. Right? Me too. Me too. Sounds stressful. Honestly, that too. But it just sounds really cool. My bachelor's degree is in psychology, so I was like, dang, I wish I could just join her class and program because that would be amazing. All right, right? Teddy bear is definitely a vibe. I am okay with it as long as I'm comfortable. All right, I'm gonna start the next sprint, and then yeah, so 20 minutes. Good luck. Alright, that is 20. How did everybody do? I got, I think, 2 chapters done, which is nice. Elias is making me crazy because I don't know what he's doing. And then I'm just like feeling all the feels for Leia because she's struggling. I'm still nervous because I know it's gonna get worse, it's better. And I'm not even at the worst. I know that much. I'm just at the what's happening kind of phase. Right. Let's see. 20 pages. Did Kay send you that TikTok about blood and ash? Because they sent me it last night on Instagram and it was really funny. If not, I might send it to you. Yeah, I'm like, Elias, what are you doing? But I get it. Like, I get what he's going through right now because, like, it's not really him. But at the same time, I'm like, come on, please, just help me out here. 37 pages. I'm glad it's going good. That sounds awesome. Hey, whatever you need to do, I'm glad to help. What kind of what final are you studying for right now? I'll say good luck now for those because I know how hard those can be and how stressful finals week is usually. Oh gosh, what happened? Okay. The queen has her yelling voice out. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Yes, so I'm reading. Sorry. Okay, I'm reading the last book in The Ember and the Ashes for those who just joined. I got it yesterday and I decided to go ahead and just start it because I know how Twitter gets with spoilers and I would rather not be spoiled than read it like first. So I'm working my way through that. I'm nervous because I know I'm gonna have all the feels since it's literally the last book and it's the end and I don't know what's gonna happen. And I want good things for my people, but I don't know if it's really gonna happen or not. Because Sabati here is a make no promises kind of person. But I really love the queen has her yelling voice out. That's always the best part. Okay. Okay, I might send it to you because it's funny. It was funny. I thought it was funny. I mean, hey, chatting with your mom is great, so definitely understand. Human anatomy. Oh my gosh, good luck. I tried taking anatomy in high school and I did not do well. But I admire that for you, that you're taking that right now. And I definitely wish you luck. I know how extensive that is. Yes. Are you saying we're matching or that my eyes are matching? I'm so sorry. I'm kind of dumb tonight. My head is empty, if that makes sense. But if you mean we're matching, then I feel like we're always matching. So that is perfect. All right, we can do the next sprint at 15 again if y'all are good with that. So my plan is to read Sky on the Storm, finish this hopefully sometime this week, and then get back to Glass Sword because I had to stop. I had to put that on pause in order to start this because I was like, I need it. Oh, my eyes are matching the cover of Sky. Oh my gosh, I didn't even think of that. Yes. Let's just say I planned this, even though I technically really didn't. But I planned it. Perfect. Sorry. Again, head empty, so my head is not here. I had to put Glass Sword on hold though, because I was like, I gotta start Ember. Luckily, I was only on chapter 3 with Glass Sword, so I didn't really get too far in before I had to pause it. So nothing was really like things were happening, but nothing like really, really outrageous or intense or new was happening. So overall, that's good. Trying to think. Are y'all excited for Christmas? What are y'all Do y'all have some books that you're putting on your wish lists for your families? I feel like I bought a lot of books this year, so I'm trying not to. I was like, maybe let's not ask for books this year for my family. I need a break. How many more sprints am I doing? How about 2 more? Are you all good with that? 2 more sprints? I wanna try and end this before 10 because I know that's pretty well, 10 my time because I know that's kind of late, and I don't really want to keep people on here past that because it is a Wednesday, and I know people probably have things to do tomorrow overall. So, hopefully that works. Mm. I can start buying ebooks and saving money. Honestly, that's smart. I usually use my iPad just because since I had that, like I know if I get a Kindle, like that's just too many electronics and things for me to try and use and something's not gonna get used. So I was like, well, since I already have the iPad, I'll just use that as my Kindle. And I have Kindle Unlimited, but I still buy books. I'm weird. I don't know why I still do it. Um Yes, gift cards are always best. I've heard good things about the Poppy War. A lot of people love that book, so hopefully you go get it. Not laughed out of the apartment. I feel that though, honestly. That's so funny. Alright, so 1 more minute, just so you know, 1-minute warning. Yeah, I forgot what I was saying, but I might try and pick up the Poppy War sometime this year. I keep saying that, and I don't know if it's actually gonna happen. Alright, we're gonna start the next sprint, and then we'll be good to go. 20 minutes, friends. That's 20. How did you do? I got through another chapter. Elias is honestly annoying me a little bit. Like, I know it's not him, but I'm just like, bro, you're missing the point here. Let's see. Spot a Kindle Paperwhite was on sale, but would be coming until. Oh, I'm sorry. At least you'll get a surprise in January when it comes. Books on Amazon. Yeah, that's smart though. I think I have one too that like I hand out to like my dad. So it's like helpful because I can just put whatever like throughout the year if I see something that I'm like interested in and maybe don't want to buy, I can just add it to the list and be like, this is what I want for Christmas. Yeah, honestly, I get that. I do that all the time to myself where I'm like, oh, I want to buy a new book. And then I look behind me, I'm like, but there are all these books. Let's see. One page. Are you stressed? Oh, not stressed. Honestly, I'm stressed too. With the way things are going right now, I'm like, no. Only 3 pages. You're doing it. You're making progress. 30-ish pages. Oh my gosh. I'm really, really tempted to read this book because y'all are killing me with this enjoyment. Are you liking it right now? 50, 52 pages? Awesome. Yeah, I'm at a point where I'm like, like, I just want to be like, wake up, bro. Like, I needed to get to work because he's just not there yet. And everything's happening. And I'm like, this is anxiety inducing a little bit. I was gonna say something, but I forgot. Oh, want to do the next sprint at 40 or 45? Let me know. And it'll be the last sprint because I want to try and end around 10-ish. I get that. Yeah, honestly, it was the steaminess that Kay was talking about that really got me interested. So we shall see. I feel like if you end up liking it, I might end up liking it because I feel like our tastes are pretty similar at this point. Forgot what else was I keep forgetting what I was gonna say. That's okay. Do y'all have any like books you're looking forward to coming out next year now that it's like December? Um, there's this one book. It's called I wrote it down. Let me look this up because I need to share it with you all and talk about it. Luckily I put it in my 2021 anticipated list. Let's see, there's one that's called All of Us Villains by Amanda Foody and Christine Lynn Herman. It comes out I think in the fall of next year, and it sounds really, really good. Like literally the first thing when you go on Goodreads and look it up, the first thing it says is you fell in love with the victors of your games. Now prepare to meet the villains of the Blood Veil. And I think it's like gonna be like a competition between like villains to see who the worst villain is or something. Let's see. Every generation, 70 families name a champion among them to compete in a tournament to the death. The winner awards their family exclusive control over the city's high magic supply, the most powerful resource in the world. Yes, I'm like here for it. So it's basically like the Hunger Games, but for villains, and that sounds amazing. All right, what have I missed? I feel like I did miss. Okay, just figure it's an easy way for someone to send me a gift if you want. Yeah, I mean that makes sense, especially if like you don't live, if you have family that doesn't live near you, and I feel like it's easier to send them like an Amazon list or just, you know what I mean, than like trying to work out something they can get you like physically, if that makes sense. So I get it. I mean, honestly, at this point, we should, because I feel like our tastes are just really similar right now. Yes. It's funny too, because I've been I've for all the times I've done all I think I've been doing 3 years of BookTube, and I've never ever found someone who has exact similar tastes as me, so I think you are probably the closest person I've found, and it's pretty fun. At 40 oh, it just hit 40, I'm so sorry. Okay, let me finish these comments, and then we can start the next print. Finished the AI who loved me earlier, which was interesting and not as steamy as I thought it would be. Okay, well, I'm so sorry it wasn't steamy, but, I feel like I've heard of that, but my mind is blanking. Yeah, that makes sense. Do you typically read like lean more towards like just basic fiction or like adult sci-fi? I feel like I've seen you on Aaron's live shows talking a lot about books too. So, Chain of Iron. I have Chain of Gold. I have a plan for Cassandra Clare books next year, and I need to reread them because I'm so behind. Ace of Spades, and Blood Like Magic look really, really good. I'm really excited for those. For Valor, Second to Malice, and the Dragon Republic. Yeah, those sound. I need to up my game with some fantasy. Aaron is keeping on me about that. Alyssa Cole. I feel like yeah. Oh, maybe that's why I've heard of it because of Alyssa Cole. I have her thriller, but I haven't read any of her romances yet. Oh, there's a weird twist at the end. Isn't that interesting when they add like an extra twist you weren't expecting? Adult fantasy and romance. Okay. That's not too bad. I like kind of want to transition into adult fantasy next year. I'm just lazy right now and I'm slow. Yeah, I'm so far behind. I've only read the first 3 of the Immortal Instruments and then the first of the Infernal Devices. So I definitely need to dedicate some time to catch up because not there. Yeah, that makes sense. I usually, honestly, because I work as a bookseller, I use BookTube as ways to recommend stuff to people. Even if, like, if I haven't read a book and someone asks me about it, but I've seen someone else talk about it on BookTube, I'm usually like, oh, I know someone who really liked that. Or if they ask for recommendations, I use like BookTube Recs because I'm like, oh, I've seen this book. People have liked it, which is Steeped in Gold. I'm excited for that one too. Reaper of Souls. I'm like, since I thought um the first book was okay, I'm still on the fence about the second book, but I still might pick it up just to see how it ends. Yes, Libby's so good. I'm like still on the fence with audiobooks, like trying to still get used to using them because I think I just really started listening to them this year. Um, but I'm trying. It's a little hard. I still kind of prefer reading physically. Um, just because with audio, I tend to still zone out sometimes without meaning to, and I have to like check back in and I miss things. So I have to like, I'm still working out my system, I guess, for reading audiobooks. I'm not gonna get them read by the time of that one, but I'm trying. I'm gonna try next year. Yeah, and then I lie. I always lie and I say, "Oh yeah, I have a friend who read it." Even if the person in the video doesn't know who I am, I'm like, "Oh yeah, my friend read that and said they're really good." Because it's just easier than explaining like, "Oh, I watched a YouTube video where they liked that, so you should read it," kind of thing, you know? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I just need to feel like I've so far I've learned I have to be doing something, like, but something that doesn't require thinking to be able to, like, really listen and engage with an audiobook. So I read Clap With You Land, and I listened to the audio for that, and I literally just colored, like, I was just coloring in a coloring book during that, and that helped a lot. So, it's still working through how I'm gonna do this. Yeah, honestly, we thrive in the bookstore setting. It's helpful though too. I, like, really enjoy it, and I feel like BookTube helps me a lot because I know more about books than like, books that I don't even I know more about books that I haven't gotten to read yet than I probably would if I didn't use BookTube. Not that you can't work at a bookstore and not use BookTube, if that makes sense too. Right, I'd be like, "Oh, yeah, my friend." I'm like, "I've never met this person in my life or talked to them, but right now they're my friend to help me sell this book." Alright, it's 45, I'm gonna start the next sprint, the last sprint, and then we are good to go. Okay, that's 20. I read about like 18 pages, which isn't bad. How did you all do? Let's see. Excuse me. Hi, Kay. Welcome. Oh my gosh, you bought Legendborn last week? I'm so excited for you. I really hope you like it. It's definitely a favorite. Let's see, I read 30 pages altogether. I read 120 pages. Well, congrats, that's so fun. Let's see, 7 pages. We love that. I'm still stressed because all these things are happening and I'm trying to process everything, which sucks. I wish I could just really just like rush through not rush through it, but just read it straight through. But like with everything happening, I have to take my time because I'm like, in order to understand and process everything that's happening, I need a moment. Like 8 pages. I'm well, 8 pages is good still. Also, I probably distracted you. I'm sorry. That is a K and Justice question because I have not read it yet. Oh, A Promised Land. Ooh, we love that. I'm glad you're loving it. It looks so big. Like my store, like obviously I've seen it because it was at my store, but I was like, this looks so thick. But also I'm like interested because I'm like Obama. But I'm glad you're enjoying it. Not safe for work. Dead. And these people don't get 1 minute apiece. Right? That's how I'm feeling right now. I'm like, y'all can't get a minute to just relax and experience something happy. Literally, it's everything's going wrong. And it sucks right now. Um, that's true. If it holds your attention, I feel like that's at least one good like point for it. Maybe. Yes, she is. I'm gonna answer for her. She's been reading it this whole time. We were talking about it. Right. Literally, that's what I'm feeling. Also, this person that is with Leia is not helpful. And I'm trying to, like, I'm suspicious. Like, they're sus right now, even though I'm sure they're maybe going to be good, but they're legit sus. Let's see. Da, 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 da. All right, well, that was the last sprint, so I'm not going to keep you longer because it is 10 my time. But thank you for coming and joining and reading with me. I hope you enjoyed the books you're reading. How far into Sky am I? I am on page, I gotta look. I'm on page 178. So I'm in part 2 now of it. And am I close to getting to part 3 at all? I don't know, let me check. Alright, I'm using a receipt as a, yeah. I'm like halfway to part 3, I think. Not even close. Okay. Right? Literally, Kate read, like, listened to the audio and then was like, I'm just gonna reread it physically. And I was like, okay. Thank you for coming. I hope your homework and studying went well. You got some stuff done. Thank you for coming as well. I hope you enjoy the rest of the Outlander book and then also City of Ash. I'm looking forward to hearing your thoughts next time. Thanks for coming. I hope you enjoy your book, the fantasy. Also, I will probably be messaging you later about this book because it's going crazy. But thank you for coming. I'm glad you're reading From Blood and Ash. I hope you like it because then it'll tell me if I'll like it. No, hyperfixate. I understand. Thanks, Kay, for coming. Thank you for coming too. I'm glad you had fun. Um, hopefully, Fires of Vengeance gets even better, and maybe your characters will get some type of break. Maybe. All right, I'm gonna end this. I hope you guys have a good rest of your Wednesday, whether it's night or daytime or whatever. And I hope you have a good rest of the week. Bye. That was not what I wanted to do.